Hello, it's Inkstampshare.ink. I'm going to show you these lovely note cards and envelopes that you can get through Saleabration at the moment from Stampin' Up. They come in 4 different colours and you get 4 of each, so you get 16, and they're pre-printed and scored, and they're really rather pretty. They're really lovely, so they'd be good for any occasion. I think this is Pool Party or Bermuda Bay, Lemon Lime Twist, Calypso Coral and Daffodil Delight. I think they're the colours. And they're absolutely lovely, and I thought we'd make a nice card with them. They come with pre-printed envelopes as well, so they're all there, as in the colours are matched and the designs are on them, and there's another design on the inside, so they're really nice. I'm going to pop those over there, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with them. We're going to use this lovely stamp set called Beautiful Day from the new Spring Summer catalogue. It's got a beautiful butterfly and a rose or a poppy, or it could be any flower depending on what you colour it, and it's got a couple of nice sentiments in it as well. Happy birthday, may your day be beautiful as you, or always thinking of you. And with it, to colour in the image, I'm going to use our new blend alcohol markers, which I've been using quite a lot because I love them so much. They come in 12 different colours, and each colour has a 2 shades, a dark and a light, so you can blend them, and they blend so easily. They're really easy to use. And what I like about these is that you can buy them singly. You don't have to buy the whole set, or you can buy the combo, just the 2 or the whole set. So I love that. So you don't have to buy the whole set if you don't want. You can just buy the colours you like, or just one if one runs out. Perfect. So let's crack on with the card. I'm going to use this colour card, and I'm going to have it this way up. And I've got my butterfly already mounted, and I've started to ink it up. Now, the best ink to use with these alcohol blends is the Memento in Tuxedo Black that we stock. So I'm just going to ink up my butterfly a little bit more, make sure I've got it really well inked. Top tip, if you have a large image, take your ink pad to take your ink pad to your stamp rather than the other way around, because you can see exactly that you've got it all covered. Okay, so I'm going to actually, first of all, I'm going to stamp right down onto my note card, and I'm going to put it to the side and the top, because I'm going to put a little sentiment at the bottom, and I'm going to get a good press down because I want a really good image. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Yes, there you go. Not bad at all. Pop that one out of the way. Right, I can put that up the side to dry for a moment. So I have done quite a lot of the colouring in of the image already to save time on the video. I didn't think you wanted to watch me colour for so long. So I have taken a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is just normal Whisper White. And I have stamped the image of the butterfly on it. And I have used my markers to blend the colours. And you can do any colour you like. And I've just left a little bit there so that I can show you a little bit of the colouring in. And these ones are these 2 ones I've done darker. So I'm going to, I tend to use for colouring in this the bullet end of the marker first, and I use the darker shade. Now everyone does their colouring differently. There's lots of versions of doing light or dark, dark or light. You just really got to do what you like and what works for you and what you find is nicest. So I tend to go around any of the shadow or the outline with a darker pen and fill in with a lighter, and then just work it together and blend it so you don't get any harsh lines. And it's just fab. So that's the darker one, and then the lighter shade. So those are the Bermuda Bay, and these 2 are Pool Party Dark and Light. I've got quite a small section to fill in, so I don't need an awful lot of blending. They're so fun to use. And if you were going to do a whole batch of these cards, you could just stamp them out and then just sit in front of the TV, in front of a film. It's really therapeutic to colour. Since I got my blends, I've been doing a lot of colouring because it's just so nice to sit and do. You don't really have to think too much, which is always a bonus. So just blend in that lighter shaded area so you don't have any harsh areas like that. And that's it. So I didn't think you wanted to see me colouring in too much. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out. And it's not too difficult. So don't worry, there's not too much fussy cutting. I'm not going to cut out those little antennae. I'm going to chop them off. Oh dear. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut around. Now the great thing about the butterfly and rose images in this stamp set is that the black lines around them are really thick, which makes it very forgiving if you're fussy cutting. And there's such a quick cut, it's not even very fussy. That makes sense. So just go around. I love how it kind of just matches the card to the colours. I'm going to have to try some different colours, I think, next. Let's just cut up his body. Nearly there. So the cards you can get through Saleabration at the moment. They're part of a whole selection of products that you can get for free. For a £45 spend in either the annual catalogue or the spring summer new catalogue. And that's very easy to do if you're a bit of a craftaholic like me. A few ink pads and a stamp set, and you're up and running for a whole project, and lots of uses with it. And then you can claim your freebie, and there's some gorgeous stamp sets in there as well as these cards. There's even a higher tier for this celebration, and what I mean by that is Stampin' Up have brought out a higher value reward, and we've got a gorgeous double box stamp set with 16 stamps in it, which is really nice, and also a set of dies, and you can earn those if you spend £90 in the catalogue. You can also, if you did spend £90, you could get 2 45 Saleabration items though. Or you can get one of those higher value ones. Lots of options. Anyway, just talking away through my cutting, so it's not quite so boring. Ooh. Nearly there. I'm going to cut off his antennae. I hope nobody's worried about it. There we are. Just to get this bit right. Yeah, it's not so bad. Now, if you have any little tiny edges, just make sure they've come off. And I can move this white cardstock out of the way now. Now, I don't like my edges of my cutout to be white and bare. So I'm just going to take my marker. This is just one of the normal watercolour Stampin' Right felt tip pen markers. Perfect, these are for everything, by the way. And I'm just going to edge it just to give it a bit of definition around the edge of my butterfly where the cardstock's been cut. No white stark edges left. I think it's easier to use the brush end. Ooh, nearly wrote all over it. Don't do that. Now, when you look on the back of the butterfly, you can see where all the ink has bled through. That's supposed to happen. That's just because of the alcohol pens. They're so liquid and they're so good, and it just comes through. So always make sure you've covered whatever surface you've got before you start colouring in. You don't want to ruin anything. So the next thing I'm going to do is just take a couple of these little mini dimensional foam pads, the tiny ones. I love these ones because they're so small you don't have to chop them up. And I'm going to put them on the back of the butterfly, right in the middle where his body is, just so you can't see it. Let's take the back off. Ooh, there we are. I'm just going to bend him up and place him down so you can see. And then you can see it doesn't really matter that we've chopped off his antennae because it's on the card already. Okay. Now I've got this is Wink of Stella. I've had mine forever and it's still going strong. It's a Wink of Stella brush, and this one is the clear one by Stampin' Up. And when you put it on your project, it leaves a little glimmer, a little sparkle. It's not too bling or anything. It's a very subtle shimmer, and it's perfect for this butterfly, just to give him a bit of sparkle on his wings. I I love it. Went through a phase of everything having Inkstella all over it. I think I did anyway. I mean, seemed to be. I'm not sure how much it catches on video in the light, so I'll have a look in a minute, see if we can see it a bit better. I'll just finish him off. So nice to do something a little bit summery. I don't know about wherever you are, but our days are very, very dull and grey and wet. And it's about 4 degrees, so it's not even like we've got a nice bright sunny cold day, it's just miserable. So have a little butterfly and some fresh colours. Oh, it's good. I think it means that spring will come at some point. Yeah, my Inkstella I think is the only one I've owned. I need to buy some more at some point. Right. Make his body a bit sparkly. There, can you see it? I'm not sure, but hopefully you can see the sparkle on his wings. So there's one thing left to do. Mine is going to be a thank you card. So I didn't use the sentiments in the stamp set because I didn't want always thinking of you or happy birthday this time. So I've taken my trusted thank you set, Thankful Thoughts, and it's got all these thank yous in it. And you can see how well used it's getting just by the box. I love it. I use it all the time. And I've taken this classic little thank you and I'm going to put that down here on my card. The trick is, always make sure your stamp is the right way up before you stamp it. Just stamp it down and hope for the best. Yay, there we go. There's our thank you. And on the inside, I'm going to do it again. So we have 2 thank yous. I might even put a butterfly. Do you think I should put a butterfly in there? Oh yes, let's put a butterfly in there. There we are. Now, I'm going to put the butterfly in there. I just need to clean my butterfly stamp. Can you move the cards just a moment? I'll bring my ink and my Stampin' Scrub cleaner in. Just change it up in the middle of the video, why not, eh? Oh, my mist is getting empty too. That's not good. I've got a huge bottle of it in the cupboard, but it's no good in the cupboard, is it? Next job, fill that one up. There we are. Now this Stampin' Scrub, it's amazing! Baby wipes no more. No, I'm not a particular fan of baby wipes. I sometimes use them in a pinch, but I don't like all the little white fibres they leave behind. So generally I try to stick to my Stampin' Scrub, and look how clean it gets your stamp. And the spray, I thought, well, what's the point of that? But actually it conditions your stamp. It's fab. And I mean, if you spend that much on your equipment, you want to keep it for a long time, don't you? So I'm taking the Bermuda Bay ink that matches the blend pens. And so as you can see, everything matches. And I'm going to pop it on the inside of the card. So I inked it up well, and let's hope it works, shall we? I'm just going to have him peeping over the side. That's another good thing about your grid paper. It will save your table when you're stamping off. There we go. There he is. I think he looks gorgeous. So I've got that one, and I've got that one, and it's finished. Now I just need to do the envelope. Now, I did the last time I did the envelope in black. I think I'm going to do it again in Bermuda Bay because I like it so much. Sorry about my arm. Right, let's just ink it up again. I think I need to re-ink my ink pad. There we are. I'm just going to do it on the side. Cheer up the postman and whoever gets the card. These are for my customers, so I've got to make a few of these, but I'm making them in advance, so at the end of the month It won't be too much of a surprise now I put it on here, but at the end of the month my customers will get a butterfly thank you card. Right, there we go. So that's that one, and this is this one. I really hope you like them. They're quite fun to make. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with them because I'm going to try them in some of these other different colours. And then, yeah, so I'm going to put them on my blog so you can have a look. I'll put all the products on my blog so you can see what you can get, where to get them, and how Saleabration works. And my blog and my website, my shop is Inkstampshare.ink. If you like the video, please subscribe. I'd be really grateful. Thanks for stopping by.